Hi everyone, it's Anant. Welcome back. I hope you are doing great. In this video, we'll be launching PowerShell. We'll check how we can locate commands. We'll see what is the difference when we run PowerShell normally and when we run PowerShell as an administrator. And we'll also have a look on PowerShell execution policy. Let's start. I'm on my Windows 10 64-bit machine, and if I search for PowerShell, I can find four shortcuts: Windows PowerShell, Windows PowerShell x86, Windows PowerShell ISE, Windows PowerShell ISE x86. If you are on 32-bit machine, you will find only two shortcuts. Unless I have some specific reason to run 32-bit version of PowerShell, I'll normally start the 64-bit version. Let's start by running the command ps version table, hit enter, and you will find the output similar to this, where you can see the PowerShell version, and it also verifies that the installation of PowerShell is correct. What we can also do is run ps version table and put a dot and then type ps version, hit enter, and then we can get the more detail about ps version. If you're wondering why there is a dollar sign, it means ps version table, dollar ps version table is an automatic variable in PowerShell. We will talk about variables in the coming videos. Commandlet in PowerShell follow a naming standard. So the commandlet is a part of a verb and a noun. So if I type a command get, which is a verb, and process, which is a noun, and it gives me the result. In PowerShell, there are thousands of commands. So if I run get command, I'll get lots of lines, lots of result. Let me press Control C. But what if I need to search for a specific command that is my requirement? So what we can do, we can filter these commands using verb and noun. So if I type get command hyphen noun, and then if I want to search for noun with process, I can get all the commands which has process as a noun. What we can also do is after process, if I put star, I'll get more results. Similarly, I can filter based on the verb. So if I can do verb and then get, and then I can also filter on noun and then process. I'll get all the commands which has a verb get and the noun process. Let's run some more commands. So if I run get service and name win32 time, the service is stopped. Now if I want to start the service, you notice there is an error. PowerShell cannot participate in user access control. It means the prompt for elevation for task that require the approval of an administrator will not appear, and there will be a error message. The solution for this problem is to start the PowerShell with administrator. So what we can do, close this PowerShell, search for PowerShell and run it. Let me do that again. Right click run as administrator or click here run as administrator. And let's provide the admin password. And if you notice the console, you will see administrator. So let me run that command again. Get service name win32 time start service, and it's working. Let's talk about execution policy. So if I run a command get execution policy, hit enter, it says restricted. Execution policy in PowerShell is not a security boundary, but it restricts us from unknowingly running a PowerShell script. With this status restricted, I won't be able to run any PowerShell script. So let's get an example. So if I create a PowerShell script, so what I can do, I can let me create a folder so it's easy to find, and I'll open in Notepad and I'll name it stop time service dot ps1. Let me rename this file. So I need to remove this txt. Yes. So now you see this is converted to a PowerShell script. I'll edit this script and put a command here. Let me just type get service name win32 time. I'll pipe to stop service, pass through, and let me save, close. Let's go to this folder. So I'll go to this temp and let's try to run this PowerShell script and I'll get an error. I'm running PowerShell with administrator. So if I run that command here, that should run without any problem. So if I run get service name win32 time and then stop service, it runs all fine. Now let me start this service and I'll change the execution policy to remote signed. So I'll type set execution policy remote signed. I need to read this warning before I say yes. Now if I try to run the script, I'll just type stop and hit enter. It will take the command and run, and it runs without any problem. Let me by the way start this service again. In the next video, we will see how we can use the help system in PowerShell. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. Thank you.